What is up, my love enthusiasts? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Diamond and Pearl remakes controversy that's going on Twitter right now, and it's a sight to behold. Let's just say that right now. Let's get this started. So if you've been living under a rock for the last few days, the Pokemon Company has actually released their Pokemon Presents, and with that they actually released 2 games coming out later within the next year. Basically in the whole year span, they're going to be releasing 2 brand new Pokemon games. The first being Diamond and Pearl remakes, which are called Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I am very excited about that, and most people, that's the general topic we're going to be talking about today over on Twitter. But the other part of it, Pokemon Legends Arceus. Now, if you guys have not seen my reaction trailer on it, like, go watch that. It's actually pretty interesting because of the fact that, like, I did not know what I was expecting from it. But bottom line, that's not going to be today's video, but I am going to say this. I am very excited, and I can't wait to get my thoughts on it later on. But for now, we got to talk about this because this is like Pandora's box right here. Like, everyone's like in a big war frenzy, like going at it. Like, there's one side that likes it and the other side that doesn't, and it's just like complete chaos within the Pokemon community about this. So the Diamond and Pearl remakes, they look pretty good, at least from my standards, and I don't mind them. Like, when the full-blown character models, like, but then you go into the actual chibi form, and then yeah, that's where people are drawing the line. I'm just gonna say that right now. So essentially, a lot of people don't like the brand new art style that the Pokemon Company is going for with this brand new game. It's kind of funny how I say the Pokemon Company, because I should retract that, because it's not actually the Pokemon Company. It's actually Inca. I believe that's how it says, or school failed me. I don't know how to say or read at all still. So thanks, school system. You really helped me out. Anyway, Inca Incorporated. Now, this is not being made by Creatures Incorporated, which is Game Freak, which, has done every other Pokemon game, in existence, besides probably Pokemon Snap. I'm just gonna say that right now. Anyway, the game looks amazing, at least to my standards, and I can get over the chibi form of it, but there's a lot of people who really are not liking the game right now just for the sole fact of the chibi form. Now, it's just kind of funny to me because, like, there's a lot of things they could do to fix this, and I don't think the Pokemon Company, the Inca Incorporated, is not going to do it, because they had to release this game very soon, within like less than a year, because it's going to be coming out this holiday. And there's some like artist renditions of how you could go about it with this kind of art style. Like, there's the first form where it's like it goes even more chibi, but like the chibi aspect is more better, I want to say, because of the body proportions actually smaller and actually like looks a little bit more natural than what they are doing with the actual other model with it. So I completely agree. Like, I think it'd be better if that they did it smaller, so at least it looks a little bit more natural for the way they were trying to make the game. And then there's another way where there's another rendition of it where they're basically making the outline of the character. Now, either one of these will definitely fix the game, but I highly doubt that's what's going to happen, unfortunately. Like, definitely the outlines of these character models would definitely be a lot better in the long run, because at least you could distinguish like what they actually look like in the game. If you've seen the original sprite models, they have outlines. So I don't know why they didn't go with that, and it just kind of looks, bland, you know what I mean? Like, if you look at it from these 2 different perspectives, one looks bland and the other one looks like it actually has like style to it. But I'm not a game developer. I don't know how long it would take the Inca Corporation to actually implement this, but it is what it is, and I guess I can't really complain about it now. But in the end, I actually really do like the art style, what they're going for in the beginning, but I kind of wish it was a little bit more different, but I've already accepted it, and I don't think they're going to change it. Moving forward from that, like, there's a tweet from this one person right here who just says, "Hideous didn't wait over a decade for something that looks worse than the free phone game." And I'm gonna say this right now, yeah, yeah, I think they kind of just shot themselves in the foot with this one, because yeah, Pokemon Master's model looks a lot better, I'm not going to lie, while the other one looks like really yeah. I mean, like, again, like, I've already accepted it, and regardless, I'm going to play and I'm going to have fun with it, because Diamond and Pearl were, like, one of the first Pokemon games that I got, like, super into. And then everything else just kind of, like, went along with it. This is where it started for me, so I'm actually really excited to play this game. Even though it's going to probably look like this, I'm kind of fun with it, because at least I get to replay it again. Hopefully they can really do fix it, because the Pokemon Master ones, like I said, the outlines really do fix the game. Like, you cannot tell me that these outlines on this character does not fix the game itself, the models themselves. It is what it is, but at the same time, like, yeah, I can see where a lot of people are going to get really upset about it. And, you know, this one's actually like, yeah, I can understand this one. And then there's another one that just says there's the statue in HD. I cannot tell if this person's being sarcastic or something of the other. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell when you have big capitalized letters and you show off the two models, and in this were forms where in this whole Twitter thread where people are either praising it or mocking it. I can't tell at all. I am so sorry, Tomo. But anyway, I actually really do like what they did with the actual statue, just for the sole fact that, like, in the original game, like, depending on what version of the game you got, you could look at it either as Palkia or Dialga, while the statue itself, like, where it's, like, rendered again, it actually looks like the counterpart to the actual manga, where the character, like, you know, the people of Sinnoh have no idea what these Pokemon look like just from glimpses of it, and they think this is what it looks like. Going by how they made with the statue right there, it does really look like, hey, that's what they think it looks like. Obviously it's not, as we all know, what Palkia and Dialga look like, but I'm guessing they didn't know that there was two Pokemons at the time. Or this could be another theory of mine. This form of Palkia and Dialga could come into play into the Diamond and Pearl game. But then again, this is a one-to-one remake of the game, so I don't think they're going to do that. Let alone, I don't know if this thing has any type of significance or not, or they're just gonna leave it like this because of the sole fact that this is how it originally was supposed to be intended to look like. I can't tell you, but, you know, that's just my theory on it. And then we got another guy who just says, oh, now they like Let's Go. Yeah, what the hell, Sam? Literally, I think we're gonna have a lot of comments from this Sam guy for a bit, because this man out here is just wild and out, going crazy on this Twitter thread, just talking about how much he really dislikes the game. Like, he even says it's not even comparable which one is better. Oh, really? So we all didn't want Let's Go games, and now you all want Let's Go games. Yeah, you know, that makes total sense. I believe you. But yeah, I just find it really funny that these people are actually complaining about these games and how they'd rather have the Let's Go games. It's kind of weird, especially when we didn't want the Let's Go games, but now you guys want it. It's just like, oh, okay, whatever. You do you. And then again from this Sam guy, and they look absolutely disgusting. Diamond and Pearl mean more to me than nearly any other game. I can't believe how much they butchered this game. It looks like a f***ing mobile game. Well, that's where you're wrong, Sam, because I'm gonna actually, like, give you some little bit of facts that the mobile game actually looks better than the actual Switch game. So I don't know where you're getting this information from, but, you know, for some odd reason the mobile game looks even better than that. So I don't know what else to tell you, my man. But anyway, I digress. It's completely a little bit irrelevant, this comment, but, like, it is what it is. Like, again, people are just getting really up in arms about it because of the art style. And again, like, for me, I could definitely accept it, but at the same time, it's just gonna it's gonna take people a while to actually get used to it, let alone the game itself is going to sell a lot. I don't think people are going to care too much of what the art style is, rather than, like, it's Pokemon. It's a new Pokemon game and people are going to buy it, and most likely this Sam person is going to buy it too. Maybe not on release, but maybe later down the line. I'm just going to say that. Then we got another one of these comments that is just a little bit irrelevant, but it just says, guess the multi-billion-dollar franchise. Really? You really want to say that about Persona? I don't think Persona was a multi-billion-dollar franchise up until recently, number one. And number two, this is completely irrelevant because one is actually running on the PlayStation 4 hardware while the other one's a Nintendo Switch hardware. Both of them have their own graphical outputs to the games. Even though Persona 5 Strikers is now on the Switch, it's not made by the actual Persona team. It's made by, you know, Koei Tecmo. So it's, again, I don't really want to count this, but at the same time, it's just like, you can't really say that when one game has been in development for, like, I remember when I was in high school, it came out, it was announced, and then now it came out when I was like in college. Like, it took like a good 5-6 years when it was between announcement and release. So yeah, I don't think you could really say that to a game. Well, the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl game, it seems like they only have like a good like 2-year like development cycle. I'm just gonna say that, but that's usually how these Pokemon games are, like, depending on like the different projects. I'm pretty sure Legends was more of a like much more in-depth project at the end of the day, but like, who knows? Again, like, I don't count this thing as a relevant, this whole comment right here. It's just because one game is completely different from the other and completely different development teams and stuff. So, and not to mention, one basically was a multi-billion-dollar franchise up until recently. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna count this one. But yeah, the overall input about these two games is that, like, people either like it or people either hate it. It's kind of hard to tell over the internet, but like, I've read like a few of them over on this video, but like, there's a lot more if you want to see, but there's a lot of salty people. I'm just gonna say that right now. Other than that, I'm gonna go to the questions that I asked you guys over on Twitter. If you guys want to be involved into these type of Twitter comments in the near future for any type of future video, follow me at Solo for Bread, because we do talk about a lot of things on there. Let alone you guys get to see my day, like what I really do in general, and how much I mess around on the internet. But yeah, essentially, let's actually get to the comments. Now, we got one at Gotcha talks about, not pun intended, actually disliked it a lot. I can give you several points in a call later. Now, we talked about it recently, and he gave me his thoughts about it, and mainly he doesn't like the chibi aspect of it and how much it doesn't look that good. And, you know, I told him to, like, yeah, it wasn't made by Creatures Incorporated, so unfortunately, this is what we got. Hopefully, Inca Incorporated, who basically only made prior to this was the Pokemon Home app, so they did have a lot of insight of how to make Pokemon, but I don't know if they know how to make a Pokemon game. It's yet to be seen, so who knows. I will give my final thoughts on that when the game actually does come out. For the meantime, all we hope is that hopefully it's good. That's all I can really say. But yeah, like, this man, like, he literally loves Pokemon Diamond and Pearl a lot. Like, he actually has a Piplup in his avatar. Are you kidding me? He loves the game. But yeah, essentially, obviously you can tell how much he really likes the game, and you know, he's actually a really good homie of mine. Anyway, at UI Mark 2, I believe that's how you say it, I gotta say I didn't expect much from these, and I'm more hyped about Legends. Yeah, this is how it basically is. Like, people are glancing over the Diamond and Pearl remakes and more looking into the Legends game. I am too, not get me wrong, but I'm very, like, looking into, like, the Legends game. That's not today's video. It has to be future. I'm gonna say that right now. But overall, the whole internet is, like, really interested in what this Legends game is gonna be, because it's basically, it looks like Breath of the Wild Pokemon game. So I can't wait for that. And yeah, that's basically how the rest of the internet is feeling right now. We also have another comment from @JaxPlaysOG saying, loved it. Some fans are throwing an absolute fit because, God forbid, they stay true to the original art style in, I don't know, over 18 years of Pokemon games before X and Y. So yeah, that's the interesting part about it, because they are trying to keep it to the original art style as much as they can do with the original sprites, and I think they're doing a really good job, and I'm really digging it. I think the outline of it might make it a little bit better. Maybe like some of the lighting effects might actually help out. We're not talking about like RTX style, but like, have you seen like Link's Awakening? That game looks amazing just by the lighting of it. So if they could like do something about it, maybe it might actually be better than we actually expected. But you know, when has any Pokemon game ever done that to us where we want something to be fixed? Anyway, I'm liking it. I understand this, and I can't wait what they're going to be doing with the black and white remakes, because it's going to be probably, if it's going to be the same way, I'm not going to mind it, but I'm very curious what they're going to do with the camera, because like the whole game was centered around this crazy camera in black and white. So, you know, that's what I loved about it. And also rotation battles. So I don't know how people feel about that, but I actually liked it. Anyway, at James PottyTube says, absolutely love it. James, why does Dawn have a gun pointed at her? What the fuck? Anyway, okay. Besides from that mess, very expressive. We also have our last one from at SSR3 Goku Black saying, I think it's good for what it looks like. Yeah, honestly, I think in the end of the day, if you liked it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But I think for a game that's trying to capture and keep the same art style as it was intended 15 years ago, I think it's doing a great job. Other than like me wanting to like maybe having like a little bit better lighting and maybe having some type of outline or something on the character models, the game looks fine. And I will definitely buy it, pick it up, and I'll buy both games of different versions like I always do for all these Pokemon games. Let me know, guys, in the comments below what you think about the Diamond and Pearl remakes, and you know, if you're absolutely crazy about Legends, because I know I am, and I can't wait to play them. Other than that, thank you guys for watching today's video. Have yourself a goddamn good one. Remember, guys, stay safe out there, wear a mask, and remember, hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button and get that notification on for more daily videos. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next video. Remember, I'm just a guy on the internet, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.